Hey there, friends and video game fans. This is Headgut Shanked once again playing Hard West Scars of Freedom, and we've got a thing going on here at the Greaves cabin. The cabin was located on a forbidding peak flanked by a gentler mountain. There were two ways to get to it: climb the brutal peak directly or follow a narrow path up the easier mountain, then cross a rope bridge over a crevasse at the top. The former was more dangerous, but shorter. The latter was easier, but would take more time to complete. Time is our enemy, so and we're basically immortal, so... We found a mammoth rifle? Woohoo! Climb turned out to be easier than I thought, unless you count Phineas slipping on some moss and falling a couple feet to the rocks below. He was injured, but he could continue. We finally came up on a ledge, where we found several dead bodies drying in the sun. Phineas searched them for loot. I was about to tell him there must be a reason so many people died at the spot when a bullet hit the rock right next to his foot. It was the evangelists. They shouted down for us to state our names and our business. We told them who we were and who we were looking for. They told us we could approach, but that we should leave our guns on the rocks below. Yeah, no way. They allowed us. That was fair enough. So we talked while aiming for each other's heads. After a while, they understood that our intentions were legitimate. When we swapped information, they told us they knew of a mental institution run by one of them masked demons. They said we would find information and an opportunity for revenge, and that sounded like
them
a
brothers
mighty
was
fine
carrying a
plan
heavy
indeed.
grudge against those doctors.
Ooh.
And I figured them doctors for the ones that's done this to me. If only I'd known it was you all along.
I am innocent. Well, mostly, but do go on.
That's quite interesting, and now we have a full posse. And so what's going on with these guys? Are they actually able to enjoy the benefits of... Yeah, they can. These guys are all golems. Luke the Evangelist and John the Evangelist. No way! It's those guys. It's Luke and John. Huh? Okay, great. Well, now, if only we had some more ether, but according to this, I think we only have 14 ether. That's very inadequate. I would direly wish to have more. And, yep, they are definitely like us. Look at that. Okay, well, we found a mammoth rifle, which I have never had the chance to use before. It's beautiful. Oh, wow. So the aim is a problem, but look at the fact that it does full damage against half cover. So that does render it quite powerful. I think that you've only got 55 aim. Yeah, you know, I think John the Evangelist can take it. And, Luke the Evangelist, you can have my volcano pistol. And that'll give us a pretty well-rounded posse there. So... Okay. And I think I am going to give... Okay, we have a few cards that don't actually matter. We need Liberty's Eye... And we need the bull heart, but we don't need the tumor. So, you can take the tumor. That's Luke. Yeah. And, John can take the stinger, which improves his aim. So, yeah, that's a good trade. That'll work out. And I am going to... We know we're getting to a fight, so, I'm gonna go to the morgue and patch us up. It's gonna be 4 ether total. Gonna take us down to just 10. And that's far from ideal. But, okay, we're already 5 minutes into this and we're just about to start a fight. I hope that this one doesn't turn out to be the marathon that the last one did. A large building made from red brick sat in the middle of the wetlands. It looked fairly normal until we found bones sticking out of the ground. They were human bones. Whatever was happening inside that building wasn't good. We intended to make sure it stopped. Once and for all. Okay, but, you know what, actually... Oh, I know it brings this screen up, but it just occurred to me that I've neglected to give any, usable items to these guys, so... Alright, and these guys, fortunately, are not essential. So, that's good. I mean, I'll try to keep them alive, but, you know. I just want to get a couple of talismans. Oxen skull. Maybe sturdy shoes. You know what? Yeah, that one, and... Do I want to go... You know, the oxen skull is so much more expensive, I'm just going to go ahead and assume that it's going to be better for me. And there we go. Okay. So you, with the mammoth gun, will buff your aim. And you will just stick you with that, because someone's got to be the tank. I mean, we're all kind of tanks now. Except for Mr. Mammoth Gun. Okay, we played it sneaky and got as close as we could. Oh boy, is that going to mean a stealth segment? I have to say, that's probably the least exciting part of this game. I was hoping maybe they had seen that and maybe left those out of this expansion. Here we go.
The plan was to get inside, pretending Phineas and I were captives. Once we got past them guards, we'd get the answers we were after, one way or another.
Subdue the Masked Doctor to learn about your oppressors, or search the premises to find information about the Masked Doctors, and collect ether for later use. So we're definitely going to do that. We are going to be grabbing every bit of ether we can. And Shadow Cloak and Mesmerizing Eye, I think, are going to be very powerful here. Oh, wow, you're a slow mother. So there's a guy there. What do we do about him? Okay, he won't see me if I go around this way, so that's what we'll do. We could probably fan out, as long as I'm able to play this stealth section wisely. And the one thing I will say that's nice is that there is always a surefire way to get every stealth section perfect. So I think, let's see, it's going to be the best way. Okay, I don't really see any point in flanking around that way, so... Yeah, you get scared, you fool. This building definitely seems familiar. It's the same building, but I'm sure it's not meant to be in that place. Oh, well, crud. Now there's a guy there. Did he see me? Is he suspicious? No? I don't think so. Can I just go past him? I think maybe the Mesmerizing Eye is actually working to protect me from being recognized. Okay, so there's ether over there. Oh crap. So let's see, is he gonna be suspicious? He doesn't seem to be getting suspicious. He seems to be pretty cool with this. Okay. So that's gotta be that mesmerizing eye. Uh-oh. Looks like I have to go around this way to avoid suspicion. Okay. What is this? Is that... Oh, he's in that room. Oh. Yeah, he's in that room. We're gonna get all the ether first, before we do anything else. I'm still not totally sure that I am completely protected from notice, so I'm just gonna assume that I can still be recognized and just play it as safely as I can. Okay, so it looks like there actually is a reason to go around this way. And so I'll send this guy over here. Maybe he can get into a clever flanking position or something. Yeah. It's that mesmerizing eye. They just don't even give a fuck about me. So that's pretty cool. You know, maybe I ought to have the evangelists just stick together. That seems better than splitting us into 4 groups. We'll split us into 2 groups. Yes, okay. And there's one more. It's down there. And it does seem that Liberty can just move wherever she pleases. So we'll just keep up with that. Okay, and I'm gonna try and get Phineas around to some place where he can be of support to Liberty once the shooting starts. Assuming the shooting does start, which I am assuming as much. I don't see any. I think I would see them through here if there was somebody hiding behind that gate, but you know, nah, fuck it. There's one. Aha, but here, there's a ladder right there. So, okay, we're almost to 15 minutes, so I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna finish perfecting my ambush plan, and then I'm going to start a new episode. So this is the end of tonight's episode. I hope you've enjoyed watching. I'm having a good time. Oh, that ladder leads all the way up to the roof, though. Is that actually helpful? Can I get back? No. No, so forget that ladder. That's not part of the plan. Shucks. Okay. Well, anyway, my name's Head Got Shanked and the game is Hard West, Scars of Freedom. Thanks for watching and have a good night.